Hi everybody, Chris here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage, and I figured I'd start today's show with a look at some candy-coated colored Mopars. We'll start at the orange there. That's a 69.5 Plymouth Roadrunner, beep beep. Going clockwise, we then have the 70 Challenger 446 pack that was owned by the president of the Chrysler Corporation. And then on the front of the screen down there at about 6 o'clock, you can see that 70 AR Cuda in a color called Limelight. Some guys call it Limelight Green. Now, let's see if you guys know the two Dodge colors that are the same as these Plymouth colors. The Vitamin C Plymouth would be a Hemi Orange. And then super easy would be Sublime Green for the AR Cuda. Challenger, of course, is already a Dodge. How you guys doing out there today? Well, I got to tell you, we've got 1 day left to enter to win these two beautiful white Shelby Dream Machines. You only have until midnight tomorrow night. We've been talking about them all week long and got until midnight to get those entries in. Daryl, Larry, Jesus, thanks for chiming in early on the video. We really appreciate that you guys watch us every day at 4 p.m. Eastern on the Dream Giveaway Garage channel. And I'm going to open up questions today. Yesterday we walked around the truck, the classic truck and the Shelby. The day before we compared the 65 K-Code Mustang to the 6th generation Shelby Centennial Edition Mustang right there. So you guys start giving me some questions and hopefully I can answer them. In the meanwhile, know that each of these Shelbys is 1 of 100 produced. The Mustang is number 8. An interesting story on this is that Shelby did these cars in batches. So the reason this is number 8 is that the white cars were done first. So they got a really, really low serial number. The F-150s, however, the whites weren't done first, and that got serial number 75 out of the 100. Where is Lexi? We haven't seen Lexi in ages around this channel, Roger. You know, and we've got the coolest Mopars. I know that Wayman Henry, big Mopar fan, has been chiming in lately, and Wayman, if you're watching, kudos to you. Yeah, cold as ice. Did you guys hear that Florida has set a record for snowfall? I'm not kidding you on that. Milton, Florida, 10 inches of snow today. Wow. So we're all bundling up here down in Clearwater where on my thermostat it is 21 below. Okay, how much horsepower does the Mustang have to the back wheels? Dwayne wants to know. So a 6-speed has a little less parasitic loss than an automatic. So we know that the Mustang has 750 horsepower at the crank. So we need someone, let's take off 15% of that. So someone have a calculator so they can help Dwayne know how much horsepower to the rear wheels. And of course, this is an estimate. You know, in the older days, we used to put these cars on the dyno. Then you guys would say, why are you putting the cars on the dynos and banging on them like that? So we don't do that anymore. So we'll have to use the standard formula for, it's called parasitic loss. Let's see, Jonathan, thanks for joining us today. All right, Ruben, thanks. Every donation helps, guys, even a donation of $3, which is the minimum donation, unless you do the free entry method, helps out the 8 great charities. Of course, there's no maximum to how much you could donate, and because statistically, the better and the more entries you get, the better your odds are, right? I think I'm saying that right. PJ is not here to correct me. Then get as many as you feel comfortable getting. Can't wait for the Mopar Plum giveaway. Well, David, let me tell you this. After the Shelby's end, the Plum Crazies will be the next one to end. And not only will the winner get those 2 Plum Crazies, but that autographed Les Paul from blues artist and band leader Samantha Fish. Let's see here. 638 to the wheel. And thank you for doing what you do, Dwayne. You know, that's a heck of a lot of horsepower in a Mustang to the rear wheel. So I would advise that if you're the winner, you get to know the what this vehicle can do, and that you're very, very in tune with what it can do. We wouldn't want you to hurt the car or hurt yourself, right? It's a lot of horsepower. What a great view. It is a great view, Kathy. Thanks for joining us today. Kathy, of course, answers all of your questions and get those when we're offline, and sends them on over to me if she needs a hand with them. And she sends the mailbag questions over to PJ and me for us to answer those as well. Kathy, thank you for what you do. All right, guys, Mustang, 750 horsepower. Shelby truck behind it, 800 horsepower. What ends after that? The Plum Crazies. What ends after that? The Hurst Olds. Why is there still a C8 Corvette in Rapid Blue sitting on that lift? Well, I'll give you that answer, because next Friday, right here on Stage A in the Dream Giveaway Garage, the GT is going to move out to a different spot in the garage. There's our great charities. Let's show you those first, okay? Every donation helps these great charities. So thank you for your donations. So the GT will move out, and the 2 Rapid Blue Corvettes will move in for the winner for the great state of Illinois. All right, David, thank you for your comments as well. Jesus, thanks for having your entries to win the Shelby giveaway. And listen, if you're a Ford fanatic, after the Shelbys are gone, be sure to start racking up those entries to win the ultimate all-American supercar, of course, the Ford GT. These things are going for almost $500,000 now. Now, we don't expect you to donate $500,000. It would be great if you did. But even a $3 donation, you could be on the receiving end of that phone call that you win one of these great prizes. Cadillacs are over there. Another great prize package as well. And let's see what James has to say. James doesn't have a car, so it'll be a blessing to him if he wins. He won't have to use his wife's car anymore. James, we don't want you to use your wife's car anymore. Get those entries to win. Help out those great charities. Keep those wishes, dreams, and prayers going for you to be the winner. And that's for all of you guys, because the winners are real. All the way back, I'm going to show you up here. I don't know if we show you guys this enough. All the way back when the first winner was announced in 2008, over 100 and I think 155 we're up to on the winners. Has the garage been too full to do lifted up days? Roger, there are vehicles back there over in the lift area, so we just haven't been able to do any lift up days. That's a great suggestion that we start doing them again, and I'll talk to the big honchos here about doing that. That would be fun, because some of these cars, like say this K-Code Mustang right here, they are so darn clean underneath. You guys would be amazed, and you'd love to see it. Another great car that's super clean underneath. That 446 pack. You know, I just realized something, everybody. We have 3 6-packs in the house, so technically the Plymouths are 6 barrels, so that's a marketing term. But we have 3 6-pack Mopars here. We've got the Roadrunner. I got to make sure I don't show you something top secret, like what launches on February 1st. We've got the Cuda, and we've got the Plum Crazy here. Oh, Jonathan, I go talking about February 1st, and you're already trying to drop hints on it. I can't believe you're doing that. Still need to see a thumb. There you go, guys. Oh, Kathy has a question. Did I get a chance to see the nice note Matt Mills sent us and his Porsche pick? I see Matt's in the house. What an amazing guy. So Matt Mills from the great state of Washington won the Porsche. He and his family flew on out here. And they had a fantastic time. He had to wait. He didn't drive the Porsche home, so he had to wait for it to get transported back. And it just got there to Washington State yesterday. and he wrote the nicest note. Kathy, will you mind sharing that note in the photo since I don't have it queued up here? That would be great. And again, talking about February 1st, well, I'm not going to give any hints on that. Let's get through the Shelbys first, and then we can start talking about February 1st. Another look at these fantastic vehicles. Let's go over, if you're the winner, what we cover. So if you're a winner, the prizes are awarded as is where is. If it's a new vehicle, or even a late model vehicle, because these are 2023s, you get the remainder of the factory warranty. It's up to you to transport them from point A to point B. You can drive them home if you want, you can get enclosed transport, whatever you'd like to do. But you receive them here. We hand you the keys and the title here. What's on you? You have to provide proof of insurance. For the safety of the vehicles, you have to show us insurance before you drive the vehicles out or before we release them. We cover the federal prize tax. When you get it back to your home state, if you decide to register these vehicles in your name, then that is a relationship and a monetary obligation between you and your state, wherever you register them at. So the other thing that we'll cover is one free round-trip flight and one-night hotel stay if you're the winner. So you can join us for the awards ceremony. Okay, tomorrow we're going to show the picture and the note of Matt Mills, our most recent winner, our second most recent winner. We'll share that and we'll let you guys see that where he's got the Porsche at his house. Oh, well, look at that. Ruben is telling us that the Ford Shelby is coming to Texas, Fort Worth. You know what I'd like to do now? Let's walk on over to the map, shall we? Go past one of my favorite cars. There are a couple of my favorite cars, the LS6 Chevelle, the Tri-Power Goat, the row of Corvettes, the Harley truck. Okay, let's go on in here. And, okay, let's take a look at this map. I'm going to start over here where our most recent award ceremony winner was in Washington State. I'm going to pull out and show you all of the red pins. The red pins tell us where winners have been. So, Fort Worth, Dallas, that already has, we've only had one winner from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Interesting, but look at this, guys. Look how many winners we've had down south. By the way, there's snow in New Orleans today as well. Let's go back up over the Midwest. Anywhere you see a red pin is a grand prize winner. So the Corvette winner is from Illinois. Come on down here. As you would expect, a lot of car enthusiasts in Florida and a lot of winners. Back up through the southern states, back up to the mid states, and then as you would expect, a whole lot of car collectors up here as well. Nobody from Maine yet, and Roger, I know you're going to ask, when are you going to be the first to win from your state, Roger? Okay, Brian, thank you for commenting on the Harley-Davidson truck. Okay, Jonathan, we will keep that in mind. So, in case if you have that lucky ticket, then we'll figure out what we're going to do on that. Delyn, we'll be in Orlando next Monday, so we'll be stopping by, check them all out in person. And that's another great thing. I'm going to walk back out here. Again, there's a dream giveaway winner map. What you don't see on there, we had one winner from Hawaii. We've had 3 winners now from Canada, and we've had 1 winner from the UK. All right, one more look over here at the 2 Shelbys, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Really appreciate you guys joining me today. Tomorrow is the last day for you to enter to win the 2 Shelbys. Get your entries at dreamgiveaway.com. Kathy, start giving them some really good promo codes so they get bonus tickets. I'm sure Kathy will help us out with that. Guys, if I didn't get to your questions today, we'll try to pick them up tomorrow. I'm going to ask Kate to join me out here tomorrow, and we'll do a double Fire It Up. The live is going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, so please set your timer or your calendar, or however you remind yourself to watch the show. 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow for the Fire It Up on the two Shelbys. And until then, we'll see you. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes, and you've got a day left to win the Shelbys. We'll see you tomorrow in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage.